Diddy do it? So apparently Diddy's crib in LA gets raided by the Department of Homeland Security. Golly. Let's see what Diddy has gotten himself connected to. Let's see what Diddy's up to.
We have more breaking news this afternoon. Federal agents today raided the Holmby Hills mansion of Sean Diddy Combs. Eyewitness News reporter Carlos Grande is there live to tell us what is going on there. Carlos.
Well, there's certainly a lot of activity out here. We've seen dozens of police vehicles going into the area. You can see it's all happening right there behind me. They're also getting support from local law enforcement, and this is being handled by Homeland Security. Now, the searches, as you said, are being carried out at Diddy's properties as part of a...
Yo, how much evil do you have to be involved in for the Department of Homeland Security? Not the FBI. Not the FBI, the Department of Homeland Security to be involved in your business, involved in your situation, involved in your case. For the DHS to be involved with you, that's that's crazy. Diddy, what have you been up to? Like, okay, we know what Diddy's alleged to have been up to, but damn, what's wrong with Diddy?
Part of a federal investigation into human trafficking, and all of this is being handled by the office from the Southern District of New York. Diddy has been hit with 4 lawsuits accusing him of abuse in recent months, and he has denied all of those accusations. Now there's a lot of activity here, and this is also going on at the other end of the country as well, in Miami. There's also a raid at a home there. Now, a news release issued just a short while ago says that earlier today, Homeland Security New York executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation, and that's with assistance from Homeland Security in Los Angeles and Homeland Security in Miami, along with local law enforcement partners. And that's about all they say. They're not really giving out any more details about what they're looking at, but that apparently is some of what they're trying to investigate, these issues of human trafficking. Now, we did speak to some people here a lot.
So hold up. Diddy's being accused of human trafficking, but let's clarify something here. Let's get something let's acknowledge something, right? They said that they raided a house in Los Angeles and a house in Miami. So these are 2 different time zones. These federal agents raided both of his homes at the exact same time. So, like, of course, 2 different time zones, but the raids are occurring at the exact same time. So, like, no matter what, if you are in either of Diddy's properties, you will be subject to this raid. You will see federal agents bursting into this house, like, and trafficking, like, you know, Diddy is a character. Diddy is a prime example of chickens coming home to roost. And I'm not saying that Diddy's guilty of any sexual assault or Diddy's guilty of any sort of situation like that. I would never put that against someone without evidence, you know, coming forth and then being convicted. But Diddy, bro, like, Diddy is a character that's been involved in so much. Like, Diddy is the same dude who allegedly tried to assault Drake multiple times. This is someone who got into a fist fight with J. Cole. This is somebody who allegedly tried to blow up Kid Cudi's car. This is someone who allegedly tried to beat up a college football coach with a kettlebell because he wasn't giving his son enough minutes in the game. Diddy is a character who's been suspected of getting into a shootout and hitting an innocent person. Like, Diddy is caught up in, Diddy's a prime example of where, like, even if you're not doing dirt on powerful people, if you do enough dirt on normal people, it will come back to get you. It will come back to haunt you. You don't always have to make enemies out of powerful people. All you have to successfully do is piss off enough normal people to where it's like, oh, well, this person, they all saying you try to beat their ass, blow them up, shoot them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when all of this is going on, someone eventually is going to come up and say, I can't let this Sean Diddy Combs like fly off into the sunset with all this money, all this power, all this wealth. When you do that many people bad, someone's eventually going to want revenge. Eventually. Or justice. We'll call it justice if he's found guilty at the court of law. But someone's eventually bound to want revenge.
A lot of fans are showing up, including one person who says he's seen a lot of activity around here and wondered what was going on.
I see girls just hanging outside and...
Aiden Ross? Aiden Ross? What's his name? Ryan Mendelson? Aiden, stop playing. We know that's you. Over there trying to say your name is Ryan Mendelson. Nigga, stop playing, Aiden.
To be honest, I don't even know what they're doing. Out late night, and sometimes I'm leaving around 5 a.m. my friend Will's house, and they're just leaving at 6 a.m. in the morning as well. So I never really thought anything of it.
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm living next to Diddy and you pull me aside, Mr. Crenshaw, can you give us a no? I'm not gonna answer. I'm not answering none. You see that they didn't accuse him of trying to blow up this, shoot up that, beat up this, beat up that. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I don't fear Diddy one-on-one. Like, I don't fear Sean Diddy Combs in a one-on-one. I fear the possible goons he got. I fear the mobster tactics he might employ to get rid of me. You stick a camera and a microphone in my face regarding anything concerning P. Diddy, Sean Diddy, Puff Daddy? No. I'm not talking. In fact, get the camera out. I would literally put my hand on the camera and turn it off. You interview me about Sean Diddy Combs? No. Why would I want to be involved in that? Why would I want to be involved in that? Why would I want my name to be associated with Sean Diddy Combs' crib being raided by the DHS? No. Bro, the feds never protect you. They just show up after you get your ass whooped, after your car get blown up, after you get shot at, after Diddy throws a kettlebell at you. After all of that happens to you, then the feds show up. I'm good on that, bro. Y'all could interview the great value Aiden Ross, but y'all ain't about to stick a camera in my face.
You could have friends over, a big party. It just happened every week.
And again, you can see a lot of activity here, a lot of law enforcement. Again, Homeland Security out of New York is handling this. There are a lot of agents here from New York, actually, who came in just for this, and they're being assisted by Homeland Security here in Los Angeles. And also, as we said, there's also activity, a raid at a home in Miami. Now, all they're saying is that...
Yo, y'all see Diddy's sons right there? Hold up. If you look right here, I think that's Justin Combs, and I think that's the other one, the one that looks just like Diddy. I don't know the other one's names, but I'm pretty sure that one is Justin Dior Combs or whatever. Yeah. Damn, but they really got Diddy's kids all cuffed up, bruh.
There's also activity, a raid at a home in Miami. Now, all they're saying is that the investigation has been ongoing for several months. Right now, they're not saying anything about any arrests or imminent, so we're waiting for them to give us more information. Reporting live from Holmby Hills, I'm Carlos Grande, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Carlos, thank you.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC 7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel and download the ABC 7 Los Angeles.
Whoa. I don't get paid to promote y'all. Stop. So here's what they're saying happened to Diddy. Federal agents raid homes tied to Sean Combs in Los Angeles and Miami. In response to questions about Mr. Combs' residences, Homeland Security investigation said the searches were part of an ongoing investigation. Where is Diddy right now? Hold up. Let me go on my phone. Let's see where's Diddy? Does Diddy's Instagram, does he even have his Instagram public anymore? There's no way he does. After everything that's happened, I can't imagine he wants to be seen. Sean Combs. Let's see if what's his Instagram name? Diddy. There he is. Love. Where are you recently? Okay, Diddy posted in March 16th. But where are you right now, though? So Diddy's not at his Miami crib. He's not at his LA crib. Diddy is somewhere away from both of those homes at the time that they're being raided. One of two things is happening here. Now, I could go tinfoil hat with y'all. So I'm gonna start with my tinfoil hat. Surmisation, if that's even a word. What I surmise from my tinfoil hat perspective is they told Diddy, Mr. Combs, we're going to be, raiding your homes, blah, blah, blah. Either that, which is probably not what happened, or Diddy probably knew this would happen somehow, some way, and has been staying away from those. Somehow Diddy knew, or they knew Diddy wasn't there. Maybe they waited until Diddy was at neither home for them to show up at those homes. So maybe they wanted to make sure that when they showed up, Diddy wouldn't be able to shove shit down toilets, destroy things, stuff like that. I mean, if I was Diddy, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know, bro. Diddy is in a tight spot because it's only recently that we're hearing all of this crazy sexual stuff about Diddy. I've always thought of Diddy to be the type of guy that if you just don't give him what he wants in that moment, he'll swing on you, shove you, throw objects at you. Diddy always seemed like a a accidental death waiting to happen kind of guy, you know? One of those guys. So, federal agents raided homes in Los Angeles and Miami on Monday that are connected to the hip-hop mogul Sean Combs, a person with knowledge of the case said. Homeland Security investigations carried out the raids but did not provide details about the case, including whether Mr. Combs was a target or which criminal charges were being investigated. Mr. Combs, who was also known as Puff Daddy or Diddy, has been accused of SA and trafficking in multiple civil lawsuits over the last several months. A spokesperson for Mr. Combs did not respond to a request for comment. The criminal inquiry was being conducted by federal prosecutors in the Southern District of New York and federal agents with Homeland Security, a law enforcement official said. Nicholas Biazzi, I don't know how to say his last name. A spokesman for the Southern District declined to comment. So Nicholas declined to comment. He's a spokesman for the Southern District of New York for, I guess, the Department of Homeland Security. In a statement, Homeland Security said that agents from New York had executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation with assistance from HSI Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and our local law enforcement partners. Video from Fox 11 KTTV, a local television station in Los Angeles, showed armed officers entering a home in the Holmby Hills area of the city, Holmby Hills, which a law enforcement official... Why am I illiterate? I need help. You want to know what it is? It's that dropping out of college shit. Folks, don't do it, bro. You end up unable to read like me. So the video from Fox 11 KTTV, a local television station in Los Angeles, showed armed officers entering a home in the Holmby Hills area of the city, which a law enforcement official said was connected to Mr. Combs. Public records in California also indicate that the home is owned by a company led by Mr. Combs. The raids were a stunning development in the career of Mr. Combs, age 54, a producer, label executive, and occasional rapper who has been one of the most influential and widely recognized figures in the music business over the last 30 years. He played an integral role in the transformation of hip-hop into a global commercial force, crafting hits and larger-than-life personas for rap and R&B performers like the Notorious B.I.G. and Mary J. Blige. He also made smash hits himself with the songs like I'll Be Missing You in 1997, a ballad to the Notorious B.I.G. after his killing in a drive-by shooting, which featured Faith Evans, the rapper's widow, and sampled the Police's hit Every Breath You Take. But Mr. Combs has also been dogged for decades by accusations of violence. In November, he was sued for SA by Cassandra Ventura, his former girlfriend, who has also signed his label Bad Boy Records as the performing artist Cassie. Now, we already know that Diddy's been accused of all of these, SA situations. What I want to talk about specifically is all the non-SA stuff about Diddy. The reason why I want to highlight that is because this is going to play a significant factor in Diddy fighting these cases, right? Diddy fighting these charges. Why do I say that? Diddy having a long and storied past of trying to beat people up is not going to help him. I just Diddy has always been known to be a rowdy guy. Like the whole Bad Boy Records thing, I don't think it's called Bad Boy for no reason, bro. Diddy is alleged to have put out a bounty on the death row chains of Tupac and Suge Knight. Diddy is alleged to have tried to beat up Drake, alleged to have got into a fist fight with J. Cole, alleged to have tried to blow up Kid Cudi's car, alleged to have shot someone by accident. Alleged. All of this is alleged. So Diddy, please, bro, don't do me like DHS just did you. Leave me alone. Diddy is accused of so many non-SA assaults that it's going to be hard for people who have heard of these things to believe that Diddy didn't do it. You know what I mean? Of course, people are also going to hold Diddy's consensual, but, I don't want to say accused, but perceived sexual behavior against him, right? We had the whole Meek Mill thing happen where both of them were alleged to have had consensual intercourse together. Allegedly, for all the dream chasers out there. He's had so many speculations and so many accusations, so much speculation and so many accusations made about his personal life, be it consensually, sexually, and in terms of just attacking people physically, that it's going to be really, really hard for hip-hop fans to believe that Diddy could be innocent. I think the only people that could possibly give Diddy a fair shake here are probably white people. Because, like, I swear, Diddy has such a storied history of trying to put hands on people for non-sexual reasons. I'm curious to see how Diddy's going to get out of this one. But as it pertains to the SA accusations that Diddy's been ducking and dodging for the last 5 to 6 months, Diddy is someone who is being accused currently of trafficking, right? Now, I don't know if that's true. Diddy has been accused of some crazy stuff by Cassie. The man paid her a shitload of money to make the problems go away. And he has had accusations of trying to blow up cars be corroborated by the supposed victims. Kid Cudi came out and said, yeah, Diddy did possibly try to blow me up. Drake has rapped extensively about his feuds with Diddy. I think J. Cole has acknowledged his fight with Diddy. I'm not sure if he has, but I'm pretty sure Kanye has acknowledged Diddy's fights with Drake. Like, Diddy is not someone who has had the most innocent of images throughout the industry. It's going to be really interesting to see how this plays out. Paying off Cassie all that money, being accused of all this stuff by, I believe, Lil Rod, you know, like all of this stuff going on with Diddy. All I can say is that if it's true that Diddy did get into all these altercations with all these people and did all these things, this seems to me like a situation of the chickens coming home to roost. Like, this seems like a situation where Diddy has gotten too many people pissed off at him. Like, you making a whole bunch of enemies, making a whole bunch of little enemies is like making one big enemy. Eventually, someone's going to be really, really mad at what you did, and they're going to want retribution. This is just like life. Like, you can't eternally victimize other people and expect for nothing to happen to you ever. So, we'll have to see what happens here. I don't know exactly what's going to take place. I don't know exactly what's going to happen to Diddy. Diddy, surprisingly enough, was not at either of his homes when this happened, so I'd imagine they were waiting for him to not be present at either of these homes in order to find information on him. It's interesting enough that his kids were, I believe, either at the LA or the Miami residence, so they felt fine with his kids being there. I don't think for one second they didn't know his kids were there, or they, you know, I guess they didn't care. Like, I don't know. Because it's not like Diddy's the only person that could destroy evidence. But maybe he might be the only one that knows where the evidence is. I don't know. We don't know. You know, but, man, the DHS came to get Puff. Puff Daddy. Diddy. Yeah, making all those enemies, bro. It's never good. It's never good to make all those enemies, bro. It never is. We'll have to see what happens next, because Diddy's in a tight one. I don't know how he's possibly going to escape from this one. I don't know what he's going to do to make his way out of this one. If there even is a way out of this one for Diddy. We'll see what happens. Diddy's crib raided by the DHS, not even the FBI. Homeland Security came to get Diddy. Like, he's a member of Al-Qaeda. Diddy bin Laden, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, like, they really came for Diddy like he's, you know, like, the record label exec for ISIS. Like, I don't know, like, bro, like, DHS come to get you, like, that's crazy. So, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.